Hi, this is Payal from CATKing, and today we are here to interview students on how their examinations went today. So let's hope they did great. Tell me, how was your CAT examination today?
It was fine. I think, the paper was lengthy, I would say. But yeah, as we know, it's more about time management. So if you're able to manage the time well and pick the about 70 to 80% questions that you aim to attempt and do 80% accurately, I think you will be able to land up in the top 99 percentile.
Okay. And how did you find the paper compared to previous years? Did you do any mock tests or did you do any paper references before you actually wrote the examination?
I gave a few mocks, but I would say I gave only I think 1 or 2 mocks, but I think an ideal number would be at least 10 to 15 mocks should be done before the final CAT examination. That will get you in the right feel and right zone. And I think a contrarian observation that I had was many of the people are giving mocks that are based out of PYQs, which is not that it's representative of the previous years, but when you are giving the exam for the first time or in the exam hall, that will definitely be a new question. So it's better to kind of give mocks from a various or diverse I would say platforms. And compared to previous years, I would say the pattern has remained almost same. It's all in VARC section. It's the passages are there, and then you have the parajumbles and you have the odd one out and paragraph filling questions. Yeah.
Okay. So, any more few tips that you would want to give to the next slot?
I would say the best wishes for the next slot, and it's not formula heavy, I would say. So just manage your time well, and you'll be able to do well.
Okay. One last question I had, which I thought was very important, was that which section do you think students should focus on more? And this time for you, which section was tough for you when you were writing the examination?
I think all the sections were equally tough, I would say. Every section has its own challenges, but I think DILR was a bit difficult, and the questions were a bit new and challenging, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What score are you expecting this time?
And it's the first time that I gave the examination, and as I said, I lagged mock test practice fair. So I think I would be able to land somewhere in the 90th percentile, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's so good to hear, and we wish you all the best, Piyush. Thank you so much for your time. So, hi Spandan. I wanted to ask you, since you've given your CAT examination today, how are you feeling right now?
Actually, I am little confused right now. The exam was okay, means as you know there are 3 sections. So time was little bit, I guess there was a time consuming questions in the section 2 and 3. So for the next candidates, I would suggest that please check up on time while you are giving the exams. And difficulty level was okay. It was the aptitude level, the third section was little bit difficult and time consuming. Verbal section was relatively okay than these 2 sections. So that's it.
So how did you find the paper pattern compared to the previous years?
Actually, this is my first attempt. The paper pattern means there were more like non-MCQ questions in this exam for the second section, DILR section.
Okay. So which section did you find the most tough exactly in your examination?
Section, quantity section, last section.
The quant section?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you want to warn your slot 2 and slot 2 friends?
On the time left on the screen. Actually, I missed that. So it was really difficult in the last section.
Okay. Did you go through any paper patterns from the before question papers that were there where you found that there was any change? Or have you done any mock tests or something?
No mock test. I haven't.
Okay, so this is your first attempt.
First attempt, yeah.
And what score are you expecting now?
I don't know. I'm confused right now. Very confused.
Okay. Okay, Spandan. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best. Hi, Kashvi.
Hi, Payal.
How was your examination today?
It was good. I expected the VARC section to be much easier in comparison, but like the vocabulary part of it was quite tough. So people who are coming in the next slots need to be mindful of that. the vocabulary was super tough to crack. So if you've done enough VARC, it's going to be easier. But otherwise, it's going to be a little edge, tougher.
Right.
Other than that, I think DILR, if you know how to choose which section you want to do, which part of the 5 questions you want to do, it gets easier. But just like be mindful, because 40 minutes is still not enough for 2. And quants was okay. I mean, weakness lies in quants, so I'm not very good at it. I can't give much of a interpretation there, but I found I'm not able to crack as much geometry and all of that. Arithmetic was quite good. It's manageable. Compound interest, simple interest, all of those things were quite but that's possible. That can be done.
So, have you done any mock tests before?
Yeah, I've done quite a few mocks, and previous year papers I've seen as practices, not as solving. But mocks, I've given whatever classes I took, their mocks, how many ever they gave, I tried to do as many as possible. And the previous year questions as a practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there was any change in paper pattern which the students should know for today?
No, it's exactly the same as what we've been giving at least for the last 3 to 4 years. 24 questions in VARC, 20 in DILR and 22 in quants. No change there.
Okay.
So you can strategize the way you have been strategizing so far.
Okay.
No change there.
So is this your first time, or are you?
First time giving CAT. It's my first time, yeah.
Okay. But anyway, Kashvi, thank you so much for your time today, and we really wish you all the best from CATKing. All right, thank you so much.